Hi everybody, it's Ollie from bloggo.co, and today I'm here to give you the best ways to make money gaming. Now, I've wanted to make this video for so long because I love gaming. I'm addicted to it, and it's kind of actually a hindrance in my life because for a lot of my life, I've been so addicted that it stopped me working. And then I gave up gaming for like 2 years, and then I was like, no, I pull it back, and then I'm gonna have it back again. And then my work went down a little bit, so then I decided I would mix gaming and work together and like fuse the two together and make money gaming. So this video here is a list of ways to make money gaming. They're realistic, they're possible, and anybody can do them as long as you're funny. So it's a hard one there because who knows, are we funny? I don't know. So number one is going to be making a YouTube channel. Yes, it's no crazy surprise that making a YouTube channel is the way to go. There are a lot of gaming YouTubers who make a full income online. Now, it's a very competitive industry, and I'm gonna say that honestly, it truly is. But the truth is, if you're funny, if you're entertaining, and if you truly enjoy playing the games that you're playing, you will do well, I promise you. The one bit of advice I can give you is don't be generic and do Let's Plays. Don't be generic and copy other people. You've got to find your own ground, and you've got to, at the beginning at least, have videos people will search for. So how-to guides, glitch guides, how to make money guides, you know, what's going on? Like, you can do things like this, because if you just do Let's Play number 1 in Minecraft, who's gonna watch a video? Would you watch just a random Minecraft Let's Play or a random Call of Duty Let's Play? No, you wouldn't. So it's best to have like, how do you get this achievement? Or how do you do this? Or how to beat this boss? And start in a micro niche. Like, you don't have to go for these big games. You can do things like mobile games and Android games because they've got giant communities, and if you do strategy guides or blueprint guides and things like that, you'll do brilliant. I say this to somebody, I actually own a gaming channel. It's called Gamers Alike. You can actually check it out. I think it's got like nearly 3 million views and it's got like 8,000 subscribers. It was set up a few months back, but it's just a general hobby and a passion of mine, so I just love keeping it up. Next is going to be Twitch. Yes, Twitch is a massive up and coming platform, and if you have a computer that can use Twitch, plus you're funny and you can use maybe a bit of marketing, then you can do incredible things. Now, the truth is, and I'll be honest with you, Twitch is growing, and I think it's going to take the place from YouTube on the gaming community. It's a little bit harder to make money than YouTube right now, but I've got a big feeling that's going to change in the upcoming months, maybe years. So I think if you can get on it, there's a lot of movement and there's a lot of ground you can take because it's not as overpopulated as YouTube. And as I say, in a few years from now, I reckon it's going to be a real moneymaker. And already you can make money through Twitch donations, becoming a Twitch partner, and having it so people can subscribe to your Twitch feed. And you can even earn money off the ad revenue from Twitch videos. Pretty awesome. The next way is to open a blog. Yes, blogging is the way forward. Like, honestly, there are tons of people who make money blogging, and there's no difference with gaming. As I say, I own a blog, gaming blog called gamesalike.com. You can check that out, and I make a nice amount of money just telling people what the best games they can buy and what games are like X, Y, or Z. But you can do anything. You can become a games news journalist, you can talk about glitches again, you can talk about how-to guides, you can talk about future updates that are releasing for different games. Just pick games that you genuinely love that have a following. Like games like Call of Duty, GTA, Clash of Clans, StarCraft, and various other games very rarely disappear. Like, look at Age of the Empires, for instance. There are blogs people set up for that game, and that game is still going stronger. They're still making money. So you can really set up a good blog in any industry, and as long as you use ads and affiliate products, you're going to be grand. So the next part of this video is going to be how to make them 3 platforms that I just talked about, blogging, YouTube, and Twitch, make more money. Now, the first is going to be Patreon. Now, Patreon is a service site. Basically, you can go on it and say, give me $5 a month and I'll release an extra video, or I'll give you X, Y, or Z. Loads of people use this, and it's a great way to make money. Now, a little hack for Patreon that I've seen works really well is if you do competitions. If you look on Chase on 2 Wheels, he's a motorbiker. He's bought this bike and he's going to make it, and he's going to give it away after it's made. Yeah, this bike probably is going to cost him $5,000 to $10,000. But he's getting paid something like $5 grand an episode, because if you give him $5 or $10 or $20 per episode, you get more entries into the thing for your chance to win this bike. Now, you can use giveaways like that to make tons of cash, and there's no limit to gaming. Like, you can give away game bundle once a month, and if people enter in, the more little tickets they have into it, the more chance there is of winning, and things like that, just because it gives people incentive to actually pay you. Like, honestly, you're gonna make YouTube videos, regardless of whether they pay you or not, so they're better off getting something in return for it. So definitely give that a shot. Reviews and affiliates. Now, I'll be honest with you, in the gaming industry, there's loads of things you can review and loads of affiliations you can have. Like, there's many sites that will offer you the ability to earn money in selling their games, whether it's Amazon, Kingwin, MMOGA I think it's called. There's loads of these game sites that have very high discounted games that allow you to sell them to other people and sell the game codes to other people and earn money. So you should definitely look into that. Plus you can do reviews on products, and again you can just mention them, like say you're doing a top 10 video game list, you can just say, hey, in the description below I found the cheapest price for these games, go and give them a check, you know, and then people are going to go, oh, I'll give it a check, and they're going to click and they're going to buy some stuff hopefully. An affiliate example of this is neurotropics. Like, neurotropics are like the gaming community's drugs, and a neurotropic is basically a brain enhancer. Things like L-theanine and lion's mane, caffeine, and all these different lovely chemicals you can put into your body that make you focus super hard or get rid of anxiety or make you more confident. Now, I personally take a few of these and I know their effectiveness, so it's easy for me to promote them to other gamers. So when I'm like, hey, you want to be really good at Call of Duty, you can try something like L-theanine mixed with caffeine, and it's going to make your focus go like a little razor going through the ground. Oh, selling gaming drugs to kids. It's brilliant. Now, another way is to sell in-game. Now, this doesn't earn as much money as it used to, but every now and then a game will come along with in-game purchases that allows you to sell on the marketplace, like things like Counter-Strike and all them types of games. I can't think of many off the top of my head, but there's plenty of games out there. Now, you can also use the Steam marketplace, and people make a full living off this. Now, as I say again, lots of research, lots of time, lots of exchanging and knowing what products are going to go well. So only get into this if you're a really dedicated gamer, but there's plenty of guides online that will teach you exactly how to make money through the Steam marketplace and other gaming marketplaces out there. So it's definitely an option. Now, selling game codes. Now, if you go to a site like Kingwin, they sell PC games at half the price. So if you've got a good friend network or you've got a good social media following, you can just say to your buddies, hey, I can get you Overwatch for half the price. And they're going to go, oh yeah, I'll take you up on that offer. They're going to give you 20 bucks, you go and buy it for 15, you've made 5 bucks, done nothing. You know, so you can definitely earn money like that. It's a bit cheeky, but it definitely works. And you can even sell them same game codes on Amazon and eBay and stuff like that if you're really going for it, you know. You've got that drive, you've got that vote, you see an opportunity and you take it. That's where you'll be going. And like using free. Other option is game development. As I say, actually I at the beginning when I was about 14, 15, I actually spent a lot of time in game development. On the game engines Unity 3D and Unreal Engine and like using 3ds Max, and I got really good with it. And there is money to be made, but as I say, this is a bit complex. It's much easier to make games than it used to be, especially in like game engines like Unity that have all these presets that you can buy for like $30 and then use them in your games. But as I say, don't if you've just got no experience and you just don't really give a shit, probably this isn't where you want to go. But if you're like dedicated and you want to make a mobile app that sells for like 5 billion, like Candy Crush or one of them, yeah, do it, it's wicked. Now down to our last two, and one of these is guest blogging. Now, you can make money being a game journalist. Now, it's a little bit hard to get into, but as I say, if you create a blog, create a YouTube channel, people look for these kind of people to have brand deals and get you being a journalist. And you get paid, you get all your travel paid for, you get all these things. Now, as I say, this is again quite hard, but you can start by going to some of the big game companies that allow guest posts and guest post writing for them, like writing good posts, and if you get a good amount of views, there is no doubt that they'll eventually hire you and say, hey, do you want to get paid for each one you do because they're badass. Now the last one, and one of the most coolest ones, is going into the competitive gaming world. That's esports, okay? Now, if you really want to make it as a gamer, you want to game, and that you don't want to have to worry about recording shit, you just want to game. Now, if you want to do that, then esports is the way to go. Now, as I say, it's a competitive gaming community. There's big prizes up for grabs, especially if you go over to Asia. Asia gaming's crazy. When I went there, there's like gaming shops everywhere. There's gaming tournaments. Everybody's gaming on tubes and stuff. Like, so if you go anywhere like China or Japan, you can often find a massive gaming community. So what you can do is you can go and get 5 of your mates together, get really awesome at gaming, keep perfecting it, set a team, enroll, start going to LAN parties, start building up your reputation, get some social media followings, and if you are consistent, and if you show up, and if you don't bullshit people, and you're quite funny and people like you, you will go crazy places in that industry right now, and it's going to be the next football. So if you get into it and you dedicate yourself, you're going to be able to grow massively in the next 5 to 10 years, and unlike football, you probably won't have to retire when you're like 30. You'll probably be able to go on into your 40, especially if you look hot, you know, which is true, because that's what sells, which is fucked up. I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's loads more tips. I'll leave a link to an article that I did in the description with loads more little ways that you can make money gaming. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe. You know, you could just click subscribe if you want to. Anyway, have an absolutely awesome day. See you later. Bye. Hello everybody, it's Ollie from Blogger, and today I'm here to teach you how you can build a successful gaming channel.